Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to Field Life Pets Division. We're back. Spilled a little bit of water. Give everybody a moment, see if anybody joins in, and we'll go from there. It's Friday afternoon, 4:30. Yeah, we should have some viewers. Tedious part behind the scenes. When you got 1, when you got 5, when you got 10, when you got 20, no worries. When you got hundreds, yeah. You want to make sure you're doing it. Especially when you've got multiples of the genus. Want to know who's who and what's what, especially for us vendors. We want to make sure we provide you guys exactly what we're telling you, we're giving you. There's nothing worse than getting a spider at a show, at an expo, from a vendor, in the mail, getting it home, and it's not what you were told it was, not what you paid for. It happens. Happens to all of us. Happens to everybody at some point, I believe. One way, day, or another. So we do our darndest here in the cubby to make sure we don't do that to our clients. What you order and what you want and what we tell you you're getting is what you're going to get. We provide our handy dandy nifty little labels here. %99 of the orders. Anything that ships for sure. I think some of the local deliveries have gone out without a label, but we want you to know what you got, scientific and common name. So that way you know exactly what you got going for your tea. And then you can find your tips and tricks online, you can get your help for your care, all that sort of stuff. You can brag to your friends, all the good stuff, right? We got some little bitty babies going on here. So 20 gram vial, a little substrate, a little magnum moss. Keep some humidity going on in there and they're good to go. Doesn't have to be fancy. Most of these guys will go out to new homes where they'll be hooked up. Nice little mini mansions for themselves. Get your bucket. Try to keep them separated by style, by species. but for sure, be labeled. We've got a couple bins here on the rack. They've been condensed, you know, as they sell, condense them down. They're mixed in, but everybody's got their labels, so we know who's and what and what's what. And we just go on through. It's the holiday season. Christmas is right around the corner next week. Hope everybody's got plans. We've got family coming in all the way up until the new year, so it'll be great. Watch the fireworks with the family for New Year's, as always. Great family little tradition we've got going on. What's up, little buddy? All right. So whether you catch this live with me tonight, Friday, or like at 4:30 and some change, whether you catch the live with me, or you watch it over the weekend, go ahead and if you're in the Vegas Valley and if you're interested in an OBT orange, comment orange in the comments. We're going to reach out. We're going to give away some OBTs this weekend for Christmas. So again, if you're in the Vegas Valley, you want a tee, comment orange and we'll reach out and we'll get you hooked up. They're little bitty babies. 1/4 inch. Yeah, let's see if you can see him right there. There you go. He's a little guy. He's hanging out. They're great at this size, not as intimidating. Alright. Some of the OBTs, they do earn the reputation. Not all of them. Each one I've noticed over the years, they all have a different kind of like attitude. I've had a couple that absolutely love me. And I've got a couple that would bite me at any moment given possible. Just how they roll, right? But the little guys, they're the best. They're not intimidating at this size. They're fun to have. They're fun to watch. They're fun to watch grow, watch the colors come in. They're fun all the way around. And it's Christmas. So we're going to give away some spiders. Comment orange in the comments. We'll reach out with instructions to grab your new tee. Again, Vegas locals only. Sorry everybody else. Shipping's shut down right now for the season. It's getting cold out there. It's freezing in Memphis. Had a client in Arizona. He goes, "Oh man, ship it." And I go, "Man, it's cold, man. We're done." He goes, "Oh, I'm in Arizona. You're in Vegas." I go, "Yeah, man, but it all goes all the way to Memphis and then back." Many keepers don't know that when you ship these guys, Memphis and I think Philadelphia has a hub too, depending on the bulk and the overflow that's going on at Memphis. I'm not quite too sure 100% on that. I think it's Philadelphia. But even when I'm shipping up to clients up in Reno and Sparks up north, it goes all the way to the East Coast and back. And if you're an OBT lover or connoisseur here in town as well, we also have red and brown in stock. limited quantities. There's only a couple left, so they're on the website. You can grab one of them at a really decent price. End up with 3 colorways in one stop. It's a pretty good deal. Worked on bringing in multiples of each, you know. Got a lot of pokies. Got 4 different species of Salmopius now. So if you kind of like a genus, you can just hit us up and get a couple of each. Used to be just pokies in the beginning, lots and lots of pokies here at Field Life. We've still got a bunch, and we're gonna expand that here next year again. Gonna make a hard push at getting a couple more species in, but Regalis, Striata, Smithy, available in Sling. Got some 2-inch Ornata, doing pretty good. Everybody's just molting, so that's a good deal too. Let me grab the next batch and some labels. I'll be right back. Labels, labels, labels. Find the baboon folder. Good again. Happy holidays to everybody. 2025's almost over. I swore I had a baboon folder. There's pokies. Here we go. OBT done. So again, happy Friday. Comment orange down in the comments for over the weekend. I think we're gonna go till Tuesday. Wednesday's Christmas Eve, so we'll go till Tuesday next week. Striata. What are your rituals? How do you do your labeling? Let us know that down in the comments as well. Always looking for new ideas. You know what we're gonna do? These guys are fresh as well, and they prefer the humidity, the moisture. On your little teas, you know, the external humidity is important. The wax isn't necessarily fully intact yet. These guys have just barely been second instar for a couple days. So we want to make sure that they stay moist For the molts, that's an internal humidity. In internal humidity, we're looking at water cups and food, gut-loaded food items. Right, that's what's going to help them molt. Moisture in the environment does not equal molt humidity. Drinking water and hydrated prey is where they're going to get that humidity from. And especially with your pokies, you want to keep them labeled. Some of them are on the ESA. If you know, you know. If you don't know, there are about 5 or 6 pokies that we cannot ship over state lines for profit. Alright. It's all fun and games till Fish and Game shows up. So you want to know what you got, what you're shipping, what you're giving to people, and all that good stuff. Striata are not one of them. We can ship them across the country. On the kind of rare side from what I'm hearing. A little difficult to produce. Got a little 25 pack, so that's cool. What we sell, and what doesn't ends up in the breeding program. As you see, all the glass enclosures behind me, they're all full of females. Getting ready to make babies. Fingers crossed. And they're doing good. Everybody's alive, everybody's been fed. I haven't seen any live crickets yet, so that's a good sign. At this super duper small size and with the quantities that we're feeding, yes, we do the crickets. Adults get the dubias. We breed here in-house over there. On the other side of the room, to feed the big ladies. I was on the fence there for a while about doing the roaches, but after doing the research, our winters get so cold here in Vegas, they would die. They would not make it. Could they make it? Could. Would they? More than likely not. Unlike the red runners, if they get loose, you're going to have to do something about that. Because they will go, go, go. Which is why I would imagine and lead to believe why they're not allowed in Florida. Because if they get loose out there, it's a wrap. Let's see what all the rest of the wildlife does out there, right? Bigger vials like this, a couple little spritz down the side, cool. Anything littler, little, dropper. Avoid directly spraying your tea. You're covered in hairs, probably wouldn't feel good for them. Let's see how many we got left and how many labels we got left. I think we're just gonna make it. work on doing the giveaway on the next one. We should have some regalas coming up for the pokies. Hey there, little buddy. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Man, at a half an inch, a lot of these pokies, they look very darn similar until those colors can start coming in. So the labels are very, very, very important. We're always looking for pokies, so if you're a breeder, you're running across this, watch this, let me know what you got. And if you're near the Vegas area, bam, last container, last label. I'm probably gonna work on the labels this year, change it up a little. This year that we're working on revamping everything, all the operations. We've got the stock now, we've got some clients, we've been hitting the expos, so now it's time to step everything up to that next step and provide the ultimate best service that we can possibly even think of and come up with. Right now we provide good quality animals at a good quality price. Right, got that one covered. How do we take that up to the next step? You know, we do offer the supplies. We got substrates, we got tanks, we got enclosures, we got stuff, you know. But how do we step it up one more step for the animals? Either way. So again, that was it. Ran through probably 70 some odd slings here right now. Happy holidays. Again, catching this in the next couple days. Comment orange down in the comments and we'll go ahead and we'll reach out to you and get you your free OBT orange. All right, everybody.